Well, hello everyone. How's it going out there? I'm Chef Michael, nutritional chef and co-founder of Doctor on a Mission. And I had the opportunity to work with my beautiful bride, Isabel.
Hi everyone, I'm Isabel, medical doctor and co-founder of Doctor on a Mission with my handsome hunka bunka bird in love,
Wow.
Michael, who's the nutritional chef.
I thought this was G-rated.
It is.
Oh, it is G-rated.
Yeah.
How you doing out there? Hey, if you come in and let us know where you're from, what's going on.
Mary Booth is in the house.
Yo, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Well, today we're going to be talking about the law of entropy in relationships.
In specific,
Yes.
marriage.
Marriage.
Yes.
In specific.
Yes. Because we're seeing so many marriages that are on life support. And we'd like to have everybody be off life support and moving forward and up with their marriage.
And a little bit about why this has come up. Well, Isabel and I just, let me see, maybe earlier in the month, around the first week of July, we celebrated 46 years of being together. Yes, that's 46 years of being together, 46th anniversary. And I was thinking about it a lot this month, like, well, how does that happen? How do you get that far and you're still here, you're still standing, we're still going at it? And
how did we do it?
well, this law of entropy is going to be one of the principles about that.
That's right.
Now, before we jump into that, it has been an exciting day here today.
Super
So,
yes.
I do want to say
Fill 'em in.
a little personal about what's going on. So maybe you do know, maybe you don't know. We're originally from the USA, both of us, with two daughters, moved to New Zealand in 2000. We were in New Zealand for 25 years, and we moved to Panama, not Panama City, Florida, but Panama, the Republic of Panama, the country of Panama, in February. Panama, in February 2026, just 6 months ago. And the exciting part for us today is almost 6 months to the day, our shipment of goods, which is about 8 boxes of clothing and business stuff and books and a couple pictures, arrived here in Panama after 6 months. We've been living out of suitcases and a few things and our laptop and phones and all this and that. And we finally got some stuff that have made it, and it's here.
Most of it made it.
Well, yeah.
One thing got shattered.
One beautiful
It wasn't
picture.
packed very well, but oh well. Yeah. It is what it is.
And so we got some boxes sitting over here that we'll unpack later on, but we've gotten here. It's exciting. 6 months it took for a shipment to get from New Zealand here to
Hi, Deanie Branch.
Panama, which is wild and crazy.
Wild.
And you are working the live.
I'm working. I got my contact lenses.
You work in the phones.
Yeah.
You work the phones. You work the contacting. Hey, so today, relationships. We're talking about the law of entropy and relationships because we're all about brain health. We have 6 pillars of brain health we talk about. We get into.
But just to explain a little bit about here.
Go for it.
So Michael and I. Our main thing, what do we do? Well, bottom line is we help women in midlife go through it holistically. Why? Because we know that women between 35 and 65 are not understood, because I just went through it and I understand, even as a medical doctor, healthcare is not focused between 35 and 65. It's all about helping women with pregnancy or helping women with cancers. Nothing about helping them get through midlife and have the rest of their life be exciting. So we're all about getting through midlife holistically and then realizing that the rest of your life is like a new exciting season of possibilities for women around the world. And that's why we're doing what we're doing. And marriage, relationships are so important. And we're seeing a lot. Well, here's the statistic. The statistics show that the highest rate of divorces is within the midlife era, between 35 and 65. And we get that.
We get that because
We understand. We were there.
We were there.
We almost got there.
We almost imploded. I mean, I know for me as a guy, and then this is to help men out there, is, you know, our women are going through things. The men that had possibly had children, raising children, careers. There's a lot going on. And then it's perimenopause and menopause and hormones and all this stuff going on. And I'm watching this happening to my beautiful wife, and she's all over the show.
And you don't know what the heck's
and
going
I'm like,
on.
what is going on here? And almost like, oh my gosh, am I going to really hang out and stay through this? Or am I just out of here? And we're seeing that in today's statistics, that a lot of relationships during that period just go, boom, blow up. And a lot of it has to do with the men just don't understand it. They don't get it. And so I'm also about helping men to understand what's going on, how we can get through that, how we can work together as a team to keep the relationship going, keep it strong. And because we know ours almost imploded during that time, got close to imploding.
And we'll share more about that in one of the tips.
As we go.
So we're going to start with a couple of tips?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Well, would you explain what this law of entropy is all about?
Right. Well, entropy in biochemistry, entropy is, bottom line is, everything goes from an organized state to a disorganized state. And if you don't keep it, you have to put in energy to keep something in an organized state. Like, for instance, the dishes. The sink is clean. I don't know about you, but I love a clean kitchen and a clean sink, but I got to work at it. And so the bottom line is, in entropy, yes, things will go from organized to disorganized, but you got to do the work to make it back organized. And so that's what we're going to be talking about, the law of entropy and doing the work to keep it organized and full of love and moving forward.
Yeah, and over relationships, if you are not putting energy in, if you're just kind of cruising along and not feeding it, that entropy, isn't there a thing like also like when you talk about entropy, it's entropy of muscles.
Oh yeah, if you're
know,
not
like,
working out your muscles, you'll go from strong to flabby. I mean,
you can lose your muscle strength if you're not doing anything, you're not working it. And the same thing with relationships. If you're not working at it, because again, that stuff that we went through, now we had to work at it to come back strong, and we still continue to work at it every day, because I can guarantee I'm not there, you know.
oh, I am. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
joking. I just joke a lot. No,
You know,
it is a constant.
Yeah, you got to keep working at it, because you know life moves and shifts and things happen, new challenges. Yeah, okay, we got through that one. Then, of course, as we all know, something else will come up eventually. I mean, you might cruise along for a little while, but if we're not putting energy into a relationship, and we're not working at it to have it be successful, just like your muscles are just going to kind of fade away, and then it's like, yeah, you're just there, and then you wake up or look up one day and you go, why is this relationship just kind of I mean, I don't know what other word there'd be, just then like, it's not really working anymore. Well, did you continue to work at it? Did you put energy into it? Were you having some skills added to it that helps it develop and keeps it strong?
And also on that, really good point, babe, is you can discuss with your husband or wife or your partner, hey, we got to put energy into this, but you can't make that other person put in the energy. You've got to keep yourself motivated, and they have the responsibility of keeping themselves motivated too. So don't think that you have to do all the work. There's a 50-50 part to it.
Yeah.
Because you can't be doing all the work. It's just, I come from a divorced family, and I saw mommy did all the work and daddy didn't do all the work, and she just got burned out, and she just said, okay, we're done. And they were done after 23 years. Cruising is all, let's see what Caroline says. Cruising is all about ease and can only cruise when there is decline. Yeah.
Yeah, good statement.
Good point.
Yeah, and well, I mean, what's the opposite of not putting energy in is complacency. And
Oh,
I think
yeah,
we've
that's
all heard
another
of complacency.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be complacent at your career or your job. You could be complacent as a parent, and all of a sudden stuff's going on with the kids, and you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on with my kids? Well, we weren't paying attention. You could be complacent in a marriage. You could be complacent in a relationship where you're not paying attention to it. No energy's being put in, and we human beings, life does not go on a straight line, no matter what we're talking about.
Really?
Yes.
Darn.
No, it doesn't. We're always learning everything we're doing. You know, life doesn't stay on a straight line. You're either, you know, getting better, shall I say, you're sloping up, or you're sloping down. And sometimes it goes up and down depending on what's going on in life. But if you're complacent, it's just going to kind of fall off, and then all of a sudden you stop and you look and it's like, wait a second, how did we get here? How did it get so messy? How did it get to be like this? And it's complacency. I know for us, we had some periods where career, and we forgot about us.
And we didn't have the energy or the motivation to work on our marriage because we had so much energy going out and taking care of the kids and working and
careers and stuff, and we get that, you know. I guess it's just understanding wherever you're at. Sometimes we do have to stop sometimes and just have a reflection, take a look and say, okay, am I just being complacent with the things I'm doing?
Right. Let's see. Actually, Caroline says, actually, I heard a relationship is, I think 100% and all in and not 50-50 because that is cruising. 100% allows for each to get picked up by the other. Oh yeah. Some days it's 60-50, other days it's 70-30 or 80-20. Illness. Yeah.
Yeah. Great
yes.
point.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where Michael carries me for the day or the week or the year. There has been years where you had to carry me, and I had to lift you up for days and weeks and stuff. Very good point, Caroline.
Yeah, I mean, we all have our ups and downs, and just because you're together doesn't mean you're both up at the same time. It's great when it happens, and hopefully not both down at the same time, which can happen.
Right.
It just becomes an ebb and flow, and you just, you're in it together, and you pick each other up.
I think the next tip I'd like to talk about is decide to learn the skills to have a great marriage.
Okay.
Relationship. Most of us have more training on how to be at our jobs than we have training in having fantastic marriages. Because marriages should be like really fun and full of love and healthy and sexy and just being with each other, you know, like you see each other. Like
that was a technical term.
Like
technical.
Like in the morning, I've just recently started doing this because I don't know, I think the Holy Spirit just came on me and said, okay, start doing this. But one morning, I got up, first thing I saw Michael, and now what I do is I just stand without saying anything, and I'm smiling, and I'm just waiting for him to hug me. And you know what? Standing in front of somebody that loves you with your arms wide open without saying anything elicits a big smile from them and a big hug. So I just started to implement that, and it's been exciting. The results have been exciting. But that wasn't the way it was when we were 25 years into the marriage. 25 years into the marriage, we hit the wall. It was ugly, painful, and we decided that we were going to work through it and not get divorced. And so we started reading so many books.
Yeah.
We both started reading love languages and books about marriage, like how to do this, because we wanted a better marriage. We wanted to show the girls, we have 2 daughters, what a real marriage is. And plus, we had decided that we really loved each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
weren't in a hurtful relationship. Like, you weren't hurting me. I wasn't unsafe. I wasn't in an unsafe relationship.
Yeah, that's something totally different. If
Right.
it's unsafe, yes, that's something where, okay, somebody might need to exit.
Right.
It's unsafe.
If you're
We're
not
talking
safe,
about that.
it's time to go bye-bye and get yourself safe.
Yeah.
But I realized I'm in a safe relationship with Michael, and we decided we really did love each other. And wow, it's almost been 25 years, babe, since that time that we made the decision.
Yeah.
So,
and part of that was also learning how to communicate during conflict. And conflict being something where you're totally disagreeing. You're totally disagreeing, and one person's feeling this way, one person's feeling that way, and learning to listen to each other in a good way and communicate through conflict. That it's not ugly, it's not attacking, it's not personal hit, as not punching, but I mean like...
Go ahead, say it.
No,
There's no yelling, screaming, slamming.
Yeah, yelling, screaming, slamming, but also like personal attacks. Well, you're just so, this is and that type stuff. It's actually learning to listen and say, okay, I hear you. I disagree at this time. Here's what I'm feeling, and working through. Now, I got to tell you, that takes work. We talk about this law of entropy. That takes work.
And self-control.
And self-control and patience to go through that type of stuff. Did we do that in the early days? Absolutely not. If there was conflict, there was conflict. Okay, my way of conflict was, okay, I'm out of here. I'm just going to go.
And we would do silent treatments for days.
I'm just going to go over in the corner and hide and go away. And that
Hi, Mignon.
And that was the wrong way to do it too. So it's learning how to communicate through conflict. It's such an important thing with keeping relationships going strong.
Yeah. So that's pretty much.
I want to briefly say, why are we talking about relationships? Well, Isabel and I are working on and have worked on a method called the I'm Me Again method. And what that's all about is 6 pillars of brain health. And one of those pillars is quality, strong relationships. And why have we developed that? Because we found that so many women that were coming to us had this same type of thing going on, that age of 35 to 65, that we have been through together, saying, well, I've had children, I raised children, I've been doing the child thing, now I got careers going on, I got all these different things happening. Excuse me.
He got a coffee ground stuck in his
some coffee
throat like
grounds.
2 hours ago, and it still scratched him up.
Still scratching my throat. Anyway. So they're in that mid-section of life, because we hear about midlife crisis for men, but we don't hear about it for women, because the medical profession doesn't pay attention to that. They have a way of dealing with that, and that's called medication. So, women have had children, there's things going on in their life, they got careers, this and that, and then all of a sudden there's perimenopause, menopause, and we have talked to so many women in that age group, 35 to 65, who have come to us and said, when do I get to enjoy my life? Mm-hmm. When do I get to have this beautiful life? I feel like I've gone through this stage and that stage, and yes, it's wonderful, I have kids, I got a marriage, I got a career, but I just feel like, my body is working against me, and it's physically, mentally, it's just not all coming together. I just don't feel right. I feel out of control. How do I work my way through that? And that's something that we've worked with as far as the I'm Me Again method, because so many said, I just want to be me again. I just want to feel good again. And so this pillar, strong relationships, good quality relationships, is part of that, and that's why we speak about that today.
Yeah.
So we got one more tip for everybody?
No, I think we're pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any questions while we're here? We'll hang
does
for
anybody
just
have
a
any
minute
questions?
or 2 or 3 with any questions you might have. Otherwise, for today, we're going to wrap it up. And it's really about the law of entropy in relationships. And just know that the opposite of that, allowing it to go, is complacency, where it can just all kind of fall apart, and all of a sudden you look around and go, well, this isn't really working. Well, have you been working it?
And marriage requires work. It does.
It does.
But it's worth it.
Oh,
Right,
yeah.
right, buddy?
Yes!
Don't worry. I treat him well.
Hey, just like a gym program, when somebody gives somebody a gym program, they gotta work the program if they want to get results. You want to get results of an amazing long-term marriage, you gotta work at it to get those great results. We have discovered that and wanted to
Caroline
pass
asked a very interesting question.
Yeah, fire away. What do you
She
got?
says, who started the surrender bit first? Ha ha, we will tell you in just a second. What if one does and the other doesn't? Well, let me just tell you the surrender bit. So, yeah, we hit the wall and you went and saw Pastor...
I went and talked to a pastor I would know at the
What was
time.
his name?
Steve.
Yeah, Pastor Steve.
And he basically said, you know, let's break it down to the bare bones. And he said, there's only one question to answer. Do you love, and to me it was, do you love Isabel and do you want to stay with her and continue this beautiful marriage? Or are you just done? And I was like, well, no, I don't want to quit.
But I didn't know that. So Michael came to me the following morning.
Yeah.
And he said, babe, we got to talk. And I was like, okay, what are we going to talk about? I was like, ugh. And he said that same thing. He goes, Pastor Steve said, you know, it's like an onion. You know, you peel back the onion and then you look at the onion.
And all the way down.
And then he goes, and the question was, do you still love me? And he asked me that question and I looked at him, I go, well, I didn't answer it. I asked him.
That's
I
right.
said, that's right, I
You
remember.
asked it back.
I
So
said, well,
I surrendered first.
yeah, so Michael surrendered first. I had a lot of pride back then. But let me tell you, everybody, I've read so many books. And then the next question Caroline asked is, what if one does and the other doesn't? Yeah, that's hard. Yeah. Then it's time for therapy because we've got a couple that one was like hesitant and the other one wanted to. So I recommend good counseling, good marriage counseling.
Yeah. I mean, we know that with friends that are having some good marriage counseling, that's helping them because they were totally on different levels as far as what they felt their input was. One felt like they were all in, the other one kind of felt like, I'm kind of in, but you know, and it wasn't quite coming together.
Professional counseling.
Yeah, professional counseling.
And they're still in counseling because it takes time.
Yeah, and they're working at it.
And they're working
the
on
good thing is, they're working at it.
Yeah.
Because they could have just said, oh well, forget it, we're done. But no, they're working at it. So that's part of work too. It might take that professional counseling. And the great thing about that professional counseling we have found is that third person. When there's that third person, that third set of ears hearing things, then a lot of more stuff tends to come out and actually more of the truth tend to come out. All righty. Well, what do you say?
That is a
We're
wrap.
gonna wrap it up.
Yep, we'll see you back next
Next Wednesday at this, or next
Wednesday,
next
Thursday.
Thursday, Friday, wherever you are in the world. We'll see you back at the same time next week, and we'll do something different. Have some fun.
All right. Love you guys.
All righty.
Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.